Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Idina Nusafia binti Muhammad Ayub, and I will present about business overview. First of all, the business that we choose for our case study is Shanazir Enterprise. The name of owner of the Shanazir Enterprise is Izdihar bin Abu Hassan. They opened the business. 2022. The operation time was 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. Next, the type of business was sole proprietorship, which is the business run completely by one individual only. Next, this business are open at UiTM Jangan Pahang Campus Road. The total of worker that the business implement is 3 workers, which is included 2 staff and 1 chef.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is BINTI and right now I'm going to present to you guys our job postcard for Oblong Ayam. Now, the first thing is we are going to need to look at the direct cost, which is direct materials, direct labor and direct expenses. By adding all of this up, we could get our prime cost, which is 1,394 ringgit. Now, moving on to the production overhead, which consists of indirect materials, indirect labor and indirect expenses. By adding all of this up with the prime cost, we are going to get our total production cost, which is 2,654 ringgit. Now, for the non-manufacturing overhead, we only pick ordering paper as it falls under the services. The total non-manufacturing overhead is only 3 ringgit, and by adding total production cost and total non-manufacturing overhead, we could get our total cost, which is 2,657 ringgit. The cost per unit are going to be divided by 300 because the targeted sales for a month is 300 units. So the cost per unit is 8 ringgit and 86 cents. The owner takes 17% of the total cost for their profit. So the profit is 1 ringgit and 51 cents per unit. To find selling price per unit, we are going to add cost per unit and profit per unit. So the selling price that we got is 10 ringgit and 37 cents for 1 oblong ayam. The profit per month is RM 451 ringgit and 69 cents, while the selling price per month is RM 3,108 and 69 cents.
Next, we have the job postcard for Benjo at Shanazir Enterprise. The prime cost, which is direct materials plus direct labor plus direct expenses, is 1,171 ringgit and 50 cents. As for total production, we need to add prime cost, indirect materials, indirect labor, and indirect expenses. After adding all of this, we will get 2,467 ringgit and 50 cents. Total non-manufacturing overhead is 3 ringgit, and add it to 2,467 ringgit and 50 cents to get the total cost, which is 2,470 ringgit and 50 cents. For cost per unit, 2,470 ringgit and 50 cents divides by 900 benjo per month, and we will get 2 ringgit and 75 cents. As for the profit, 2 ringgit and 75 cents times 40%, and the answer is 1 ringgit and 10 cents. The selling price, which is 2 ringgit and 75 cents plus 1 ringgit and 10 cents, is 3 ringgit 85 cents. Shanazir Enterprise earned profit 988 and 20 cents per month and obtained selling price 3,458 ringgit and 70 cents. This assignment helps me to understand how to calculate and applying the knowledge that we have learned in class into this assignment. For example, I can differentiate the direct cost, production overhead, and non-manufacturing overhead clearly when I apply it on this assignment. Before the assignment, I can't really differentiate those as I am not applying in the real life. For future improvement, I recommend that the owner need to increase the media social exposure to increase their sales and profit. The owner can open more media social accounts such as Facebook and Instagram rather than relying on WhatsApp only.
By doing this assignment, I could finally understand how company and business owner find their selling prices It needs to include important steps and important methods to finally conclude to one selling prices. This assignment may stress us out a bit, but it finally opened our mind on how to properly manage our costing and to properly manage our spending on the cost that we are going to need for our business.
For me, this assignment was challenging because I have to learn it within 3 weeks. Despite of that, I can improve my application of the knowledge that I have about the topic of the case study. However, I can implement it into my life so that I can prevent myself from financial issues and get the harmonious life in the future.
For me, through the assignment, I have experienced the reality of how job costing is actually being applied. I also learned the importance of tracking costs accurately and how small businesses manage their expenses to stay profitable. Also, I really enjoy working as a part of team because I can understand more of the job costing and at the same time improve my teamwork skill. For the recommendation, we recommend the owner to keep better track of costs by regularly recording all expenses such as ingredient, labor, and overheads. The owner can clearly see where money is being spent. This will make it easy to adjust costs and manage the business effectively. Even if sales fall below expectation, with a better understanding of cost, the owner can make smarter decisions to recover profit and maintain financial stability. For conclusion, job costing is vital for small businesses to enhance operational efficiency and maintain profitability by systematically breaking down costs into components such as ingredients, labor, and overheads. Job costing helps businesses to gain a clear understanding of how resources are utilized. It also not only determines the profit to be charged to the statement of comprehensive income and statement of financial position, but also provide valuable insight into the allocation of expenses. This enables businesses to identify inefficiency, optimize spending, and set accurate pricing strategy that balance customer value with markup. Furthermore, job costing can provide useful data for future price estimation, better cost control, and more informed decision making.